What is up, you guys? It is Aquatic Cactus, and today we are going to be doing something a little bit different from what I normally do. Today we're going to be bringing awareness to an anti-scam. So, someone sent this to me, it was brought to my attention. This is something that's being sent to certain business Facebook pages. It might be a little bit hard to see here. I will go through this whole message in just a moment here. I just don't want to post the information of the person who sent it to me. I've stripped their business name and everything from this, so that it's pretty privatized. It's not just an open message for everyone. We need to talk about this. Scams are getting pretty intense. Scams are anything that's there to try and steal your information, whether it's a phishing scam. There's a lot of different types of scams. Some of them are identity theft scams. Typically, they're trying to take parts of your information profile, whether it be your banking information, your passwords to logins for websites, so that they can sell those logins and have them sent to other hackers who will use them as malicious accounts that they'll use. Your grandmother's reaching out to you and she's saying, oh, I can't afford my penicillin medication. Or the flip side, oh, I'm your grandchild reaching out to you, grandma, and couldn't make my rent on time because of a big issue. These are the types of phishing scams that you're going to watch out for. This particular scam is an ID grabber scam. It's designed for you to put in your ID, so they're going to be able to sell your ID and potentially steal some of your information down the line by using your ID to reclaim it. So let's go through this line by line. First thing that's weird here is there's a tracking number. And it doesn't say tracking number or tracking no dot or anything like that. No, instead we get track number capital D, capital R, capital 9, ORE, or maybe that's a 0. Can't quite tell. Your account will be deactivated as it or its activities. So this is a big one here. Or its activities. Its activities should have a comma, apostrophe. As it or its activities, comma, do not comply with our terms of use. And then an actual email would typically outline what actions you are doing don't follow the terms of use. So if you're messaging people inappropriate or harassing content, that would be what it is. If you're blatantly breaking a page's rules, or you set rules as a business page and then one of your administrators goes against those rules, things like that, those are causes for page termination, and they would put it in these actions do not comply with our terms of use, blop, 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 blop. If you think that you have been unfairly targeted, contact us at blah, blah, blah. That's typically what you're going to be seeing. You want to see the structure be proper for a business. And that is to say, here is what you did wrong. Here is why it is wrong, and a link to our terms of use services and agreements. And then what's going to happen based on that action. This structuring here in the message is very wrong. So if you believe this deactivation is in error, we can guide you through steps for verification. Please complete these steps promptly to prevent permanent deactivation of your account. This is one thing scammers are going to do all the time. They have to create a sense of urgency, because if there's no reason for you to act right now, there's no reason that you can't stop and think about it. There's no reason you can't stop and go, it's really weird that professional outreach programs that are probably an automated email from Meta has a whole bunch of grammar issues in it, has unworking hyperlinks in it, but we'll get to that. Your detailed guide can be found here. facebookviews company.com/BD4AW2/FFMVZXKM.html. That's a big issue. This double backslash part. This is a hidden link. Everything after this backslash is a hidden link. It's telling you that it's facebookviewscompany.com. But what it actually is is bd4aw2/ffmvzxkm.html. So it's not facebook.com, it's this HTML ending. So that's actually what you're doing. It's just stripping the information from the page. It's just grabbing it and stripping it. But if we click on this page, that's what my antivirus tells me. That's the only reason I'm willing to click on this page on this. That is what my antivirus pops up. This was sent through mobile. Mobile did not pop this up. Mobile immediately doesn't have a good enough antivirus to track this. So when you click on this through a mobile phone, it takes you straight to the web page. It doesn't take you to a deceptive website blocker. And if we keep going, I have, so this is actually what I was explaining to the person who sent me to it. It's pretty easy to get the images to build a fake website. The site that they showed me, it looks like a meta site. It just doesn't have any of the extras. Doesn't have any of the contact us, service links, affiliate links, anything like that. It doesn't have the support, the information, anything like that. It's just a bare bones page, and it does not look official. But it looked official enough that that sense of urgency made the person think that they needed to submit. Carrying on. If you do not verify, our system will automatically lock your account, comma, and you will be unable to use it further, period. Awful grammar. Thank you for helping us improve our services. There's nothing that you're doing in there that's helping them improve their services. Not one thing in there is helping you improve their services. If you reactivated your account and you went through their verification process, their services have already been improved because the verification process would exist. It doesn't. The verification process doesn't exist, so you're not helping to improve anything. That's a useless line, and it would not be in there unless it was a survey type question. This is not a survey type question. Terms of Use Team 2023 Incorporated. Cool. You guys see what I see? And don't get me wrong, they were very smart about how they sent out this scam because the terms of service for Facebook did just update. But if you're paying attention, the biggest things to issue are not about terms of service. Most times that won't affect you. A lot of times there's going to be major information. You'll see it crop up on videos through social media. If you do a little bit of research, major changes every time Facebook does an update, you get the key information. It's not what this is about. This is about the scam. So what they did is they built a fake Facebook or Meta website. They asked the person to submit their ID so that they could verify that their page belonged to them. Typically, if this was a real team within a website development company, this right here would be a hyperlink. Terms of Use Team 2023 Incorporated, that would be a hyperlink. And you could reach out directly through the hyperlink. So that would be blue, it would be underlined. You could click it, just the same as this link here. You could click it and it would directly link you to the support contact page if it was actually for Meta, if it was actually for Facebook. This one is not. Another key way to tell is the header. Notice how the only part of this header that works is the actual link that says Facebook. When the person showed it to me on their mobile device, the only thing that showed up was Instagram. Every time I clicked on the image, it brought me to Instagram. It was just a horrible redirect that the phone didn't know how to process the fact that it was trying to take it to a fake website. So it just resulted in opening Instagram. This is a really interesting scam. This is a very popular scam. And I want to post this video because everybody, this is the time of year where scammers are at their absolute worst. And I just want you guys to be aware. This is not a time of year where a lot of people have extra money. This is not a time of year where everyone is in really great spirits. This is the time of year where a lot of people are stressed out. A lot of people are already in a rush. And there are so many people who are going to try and take advantage of it. All I ask is that you guys just do your best to stay safe, refer to the tips in this video, and a lot of other great content creators make wonderful anti-scam content, and they make wonderful privacy protection content. Please, if you have 5 or 10 extra minutes in a day in these next coming days, weeks, check out some of those tools, check out some of those resources. They will help you. Everyone needs to have a pretty firm understanding of why these people are trying to take advantage of you and how they're going to try and do it. Be careful. Have a wonderful holiday season. Stay safe out there.